I'm hoping this video do not die or I lose some memory and gotta fucking delete videos before I get my point across. And so anywho, let's discuss narcissistic men or women, right? When it comes to sex, what it's like to have sex with a narcissistic energy. Okay, first of all, they love bomb you. Okay, and I have a story that goes along with this as well. Um, Another thing they do, they overly sexualize, or how do I say it? Hyperly sexual. You get the point that I'm saying or trying to make. So, long story short, you know you're having sex with a narcissistic person, male or female, when they overly sexualize everything. When they're addicted to sex. Um, Another way you know you having sex with a narc is when they get very controlling, possessive, and aggressive if they don't get it. You can't say no or yes to them when it comes to sex. They feel like, regardless of what you feel and what you're going through, it's all about them and their wants or their needs. Um, if they like a lot of porn, if they okay with watching a lot of sexual videos, movies, listening to a lot of sexual music that also goes along with them liking them being a narc when it comes to sex. Um Another way you can find out is if you're having sex with a narcissistic energy is if they have cheated on you, like stepped outside the relationship or marriage, like to seek validation or to fill their emotional void. You feel what I'm saying? To make them feel good about themselves, their pride and ego. They feel like they can do it if that makes sense. Like, because narcissistic people, either way it go, are manipulative and controlling anyway. So, with that being said, they feel like they can just go and get it sex from anywhere or any person that they feel like they want to get it from, if that makes sense. If you don't give them sex or meet their sexual needs, they will also step outside the relationship. Some women or men even question if their spouse or lover is into the same sex. Okay, like if the male is gay or down low, or if the woman is a lesbian or like women low key, because they so hypersexual. Okay, and it's like men and women wonder like, damn, why are you so over sexual? And I'm also getting the energy of something could have occurred as a child or even as an adult. Maybe someone was molested. Maybe um, that's some type of illness or addiction, okay, that they may have stumbled across. Or they just been this way their whole life is the energy that I get. Okay, but another thing that I get is, how can I put it? I was going to say something else. Okay, so let me just, a few more things I left out. Like if you and your person or whatever is chilling somewhere and they don't mind who's around, like instead of them waiting for y'all to be alone to do something sexual or show each other how much you care through physical touch and things of that nature, they prefer to do it around other people or while children are in the same room and things of that nature. No matter if they're under the influence of a drug or anything like that, they view you sexual, everything you do. If this energy pays attention to your body language a lot, like let's just say you wear revealing clothes or comfortable clothes around the house and you're not even trying to get them to be, you're not trying to get them to view you in a sexual way. You're just comfortable. And they look at your every move or they tell you how sexually attracted they are to you or just how attracted they are to you in general. A lot of narcs do that just to get what they want from you. they fill your head up with bullshit, and then after they get some from you, you feel like that they the one, but afterwards something doesn't feel right inside. It's like they got what they want, boom, then they start treating you like shit. But for example, y'all chilling and this energy is constantly trying to kiss you or fondle with you, or you feel what I'm saying, rub on you, and not giving a fuck who's around. That's a narcissistic energy as well, meaning they want it when they want it, how they want it, and wherever they want it. Some of them even go as far as how you should or shouldn't dress, or how you take care of your lower area, or want your privacy, your, I meant to say privacy, your private parts. They want it to look a certain way, or they want you to do certain things with your private parts. Or if you notice during sex that this energy wants you to do things that y'all have never done before, that's also a sign of this person stepping out or being addicted to sex, or you feel what I'm saying? No matter what, this person views everything in a sexual way, if that makes sense. You may be even in public or going to public places, and you can tell a sexual person when you see them because they pay attention to everybody, or they pay attention to specific body parts, if that makes sense. Some men are attracted to some men, other men, meaning their hair. Some men look at other men's hair, look at the way they walk, just like women be doing that shit to see if the woman is competition, to see if they ass bigger, they tits bigger, and things of that nature. I believe low key, intuitively, men do the same thing. I've seen other men look at other men's hair. I've seen other men look at other men's physique, clothes, how they walk, how they talk. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily calling the narcissistic person that you have sex with gay, but there is a possibility if they overly sexualize or they need it all the time and then they don't get it, they lose their mind. But I'm gonna give y'all a story real quick, and y'all tell me in the comment section how y'all feel or what's y'all thoughts or opinions on this, okay? So it's on my phone and I'm reading from my phone. Okay, so this is what I experienced or seen before, if that makes sense. Your man walks out of a store, right? Another man is walking in front of him. You notice he is looking down toward the other man, butt or physique. And the first thing you think is, what the hell is that about? The first thing uh, you're thinking is why you looking at that man? So you proceed to ask your lover or friend or whoever you with. We just gonna say lover or spouse or the person that you married to. Or even if you're in a situationship, you proceed to ask them, not in a disrespectful way, but you just say, um, what was that about? Or why were you looking at that man like that? And he says, nothing. Oh, it's nothing. And gets in the truck as if nothing, gets in the truck or car as if nothing is wrong. Okay. Your lover is black. Okay. And the other man was a white guy with blue jeans with a belt. Okay. Just a normal, average human being walking to their car. Okay. And you're thinking, why would he stare at a man ass, flat ass at that, SpongeBob build? Okay, so that's weird as fuck. So it just don't make sense. Then it's like, to me, you view everybody in a sexual way because everything that comes across your mind is very sexual. Men think at least what, every 7 seconds of the day, certain men are thinking about having sex. But anywho, so you catch him look down at another man, but or even staring at another man in general. Not only does this person, your spouse or lover, stares at men and their asses, this spouse stares at women as well. So now you get to thinking, damn, are they bisexual or bi-curious? Did they have an experience with another man? It's just, you start to think, or if they want to bring an extra person in the room, there's something wrong with that, period. It don't make sense, okay? It wouldn't be no different if the shoe's on the other foot. and I walked out a store or a mall or a club and, you know, my significant other caught me looking at another one, he's going to question, like, what is that? Especially if I'm not doing it on the regular, because I don't do that type of shit. When I'm in public, I feel like all eyes are on you, okay? And I need to focus on my surroundings. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Sex is something personal. It's sacred. It should be done behind closed doors. You shouldn't be in public trying to see other people's figures and shapes, okay? That's you have something wrong with you. Period. So long story short, what I was gonna say. Even I was gonna add, not only does this person breaks their neck to look at other men or women, but just random women walking down the street. You notice while this energy is driving, um, women walking, he makes his way to he goes out his way to stare at them, then plays it off as if he didn't do anything or as if she didn't do anything while y'all was together, if that makes sense, okay? So that means either that woman wants what that other woman has if she's looking at her shape, either she's jealous or insecure, okay, or that's something that she want, wishing that she had, or she's attracted to that type of body type. Or that could also mean, like I said, bi curious or a lesbian, like curious that, okay, damn, maybe what would it feel like to sleep with a woman? It's the same thing with a man. But anywho, where was I going? So every time you catch this energy looking he or she, they play it off. They either act dumb, they look around, they change the subject, laugh, ask you what's wrong, knowing your energy is off. Every time he or she does this, they play as if something is wrong with their vision, do all types of extra shit, the sun in my eye, put shades on, you feel what I'm saying? Lie. Every person lie when they get caught. Oh, you tripping, believe what you want to believe. Or I'm looking at something else type shit. Plays it off and changes the subject. Okay, so this is another thing. Narcs can be perverse too, women and men. So either this energy is a pervert, bisexual, bi-curious, something happened as a child or as an adult, or this energy is interested in something or someone else and settled for you and wants something else. Okay, or just needs sex to feed their spirit, emotionally, mentally, and things of that nature. Okay, or this energy could be, well, most narcs are unhealed because it's all about control, manipulation, and things of that nature. Okay, and they compulsive liars. But something is most definitely off. So I just needed to basically like hear y'all opinion and what y'all think about this. This also shows me that the energy 1313 on my laptop has some type of sexual addiction or was introduced to porn or like I said, sees everything and everyone in a sexual way. Maybe this energy grew up around nothing but sex. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm just trying to figure this out. What would you feel? What would you think? And what would you do if you was in a position like this? Okay, after me just reading what I seen before, 1344. Okay, what would you do? How would you feel? And then let's just say you brought it to the person's attention and they still do the same thing. What do you do about that? What if that's a pet peeve? Like, what if that really bothers you? Okay, because in the Bible it says your person who you married to or with should only have the eyes for you. Nobody's saying walk around like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles with some shades on all day. Okay, but it's called look and look away. You don't have to stare. You don't have to, you know, every time you see a woman or man, stare at them in a sexual way or stare at them, their shape, just in general. Okay, you don't see nothing wrong with that, but the energy says they're not gay or they're not lesbian or they're not none of that when you bring the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Okay, it just makes no sense.